Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Robert Lewandowski, as it has been reported that Barcelona could shell out up to 50 million euros for the Bundesliga goal machine. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking on this other report about Jules Kounde, claiming that Sevilla president opens up on Kounde's exit as Barcelona lanes heat up. We are also going to be looking at what the president has to say. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. A fresh report from Sportbild provides an update on Barcelona's pursuit of Bayern Munich superstar Robert Lewandowski. The 33-year-old has emerged as a priority target for Barcelona heading into the summer transfer window, with the legendary goalscorer also intent on leaving the Bavarian Giants in favor of a switch to Camp Nou. However, Bayern Munich have been very reluctant to sanction a sale for their ace goalscorer and have turned down Barca's initial offer worth around 32 million euros plus 5 million euros in variables. But as per the report, the Blaugrana could soon return with an improved offer for Lewandowski imminently. Barcelona are set to have an assembly vote on the activation of the economic levers later today on Thursday, June 16. The club sources will take a decision on whether to sanction the sale of the Barca licensing and merchandising, wing and the TV rights sale. Should the vote be in favor of activating the economic levers, Barcelona's financial situation would improve considerably once they go ahead with the sales of stakes in BLM and a percentage of TV rights. It should enable Barca to go after their intended transfer target with greater intent. And the report states that Barcelona would then make an offer of around 50 million euros for Lewandowski. It is further claimed that, should Barcelona return with an improved offer for 50 million euros, Bayern Munich would reconsider their stance on Lewandowski and could lean towards a possible sale of the ace striker, who plundered 50 goals in 2021-22 season. A lot will now depend on how Barcelona's assembly, how the vote today goes on. So today will be a very important day in the Barcelona offices. Of course, that important assembly is taking place today, where the sources will make that huge decision when it comes to the economic levers, selling the 49% stake of the Barca licensing and merchandising, and also portion of the TV rights, which will go a long way to bring in some much needed revenue that Barca can use to facilitate their transfer plans and many important things as well. So of course, players like Lewandowski, who have been long-time targets for Barcelona, and other people like Rafinha, the Kounde, and many, and so on and so forth, will be made somehow easy if Barca can succeed in getting what they want to get from that economic levels. So let's see how the meeting or how the assembly goes today. And personally, talking about the report of Barca possibly shelling out up to 50 million euros for Robert Lewandowski, worst come to the worst, individually, I think 50 million is way too much for Robert Lewandowski. For a 34-year-old striker, 50 million euros, I think it would be insensible for Barcelona to do such. It's just, I don't know. I hope they don't reach that amount. We have been hearing a lot about 40 million euros, but going up to 50, I think it's way too much. It's way too much. There are other things that we can strengthen. Lewandowski is not a player for a long term. He's already 34 years, so you don't expect to bring that kind of money, spend that kind of huge sum for Lewandowski, who don't have a lot to play again. He's a top-class striker, no doubt. I want him to come, but Barca should not act so desperate to the level where they think they can give Bayern up to 50 before Bayern accepts. I said earlier that all this will normally hinge on Bayern, first of all, accepting the fact that Lewandowski needs to leave, because up to now, Bayern have not still accepted that Lewandowski will leave Bayern, and that is where the problem lies. But of course, there's still confidence, there's still that optimism in the Barcelona camp that Lewandowski will probably join them at some point. So let's see how it goes. Very important decision, historic decision that needs to be taken today when the Barcelona sources meet, and they will do a vote Let's see how the outcome of those votes will look like, because it will be very important if Barca make the right decision. Then on to the next story of discussion. Speaking on Once Mondial, Sevilla president Jose Castro has addressed the speculation surrounding the future of defensive mainstay Jules Kounde amidst strong links with Barcelona and Chelsea. Kounde has emerged as one of the most coveted defenders in transfer market this summer. Barcelona are intent on signing the 23-year-old Frenchman as manager Xavi Hernandez looks to phase out veteran defender Gerard Piqué from the squad. Negotiations are already believed to be underway between the two clubs, with Barca looking at the possibility of offering a player plus cash deal involving Francisco Trincao and Sergio Dest, or to convince Sevilla to part ways with Kounde weeks after they lost Diego Carlos. Now, Sevilla president Jose Castro has spoken about the situation, insisting that the club's policy is clear and that they would consider the prospect of a sale if and only if their demands are being met. Going by this statement from him, he said, "Kounde leaving? Yes, Kounde leaving is possible, but we don't know anything for certain. He will only be sold if we receive an acceptable offer. Our policy is clear," Castro said. Barcelona's interest in 23-year-old Kounde makes a wall of sense, no doubt, but Barca, their hands are tied by finances, while there are other clubs like Chelsea who can easily pay up the top fees for Kounde. However, as per recent reports, the French international is believed to prefer a move to Camp Nou over the likes of Chelsea or Newcastle United, both of whom are willing to pay his full release clause amount. With negotiations already underway between Barcelona and Sevilla over a transfer for Kounde, it remains to be seen if the Blaugrana can come with an attractive enough package that convinces Los Neonenses to do business with them over the Premier League clubs this summer. So as it stands right now, Barca are going to face it very difficult to get this operation done, because of course Chelsea and Newcastle United are also showing interest and they have financial stability than Barcelona. So it's going to be very hard, very hard for Barcelona. But going by what the Sevilla president have just said, they are open to selling Jules Kounde, given the fact that, you know, if the right offer comes, then Kounde will leave. That's what the president have made it very clear there from that interview. So will Barca be able to meet all the demands from Sevilla? That is a big question. That is what I am doubting about. But let's see how it goes. In Barcelona, we've been talking about economic levers that need to be activated if the sources decide to vote and the majority wins the vote to sell the BLM. Then good and fine. Barca might just be able to reach what Sevilla are asking for Jules Kounde, which I think will be very great, because, you know, manager Xavi Hernandez have already made it clear to the board that his number one priority at the centre-back position is Jules Kounde. Koulibaly is just second choice as it stands if Kounde does not work out. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully Barca can get their hands on Kounde, which I think he's a world-class defender, and coming to Barcelona will be a great addition for us. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.